Level Up Protocol, Be Your Best Self. Why all men should work out, and women too for that matter. Why everybody should work out. Before you have this debate amongst yourselves and wonder if you should or have reasons why you should not or think you don't have to, ask yourself these 4 questions. How are you feeling? How are you sleeping and waking up? How are you having sex? And how are you looking? 4 things. The first reason all men need to work out is if you're trying to level up and be a superior human being, this is the easiest step you could take. A superior man or woman makes a lot of money, helps a lot of people out, is a provider, a motivational, inspirational person to be around, and generally looks as best as that human can be. So out of all those things, this is the easiest step you could take. You could easily just start working out, change up your diet. It's a lot easier to do than just saying make more money, which a lot of these people will just say, oh, hustle harder and just make more money. This is the first step you could take that's actually easy to do. A number 2 reason, health is wealth. You can have $50 million in your bank account, and if you get a heart attack and end up on the hospital bed or super sick or super injured, which I've seen happen to certain people in their lives, that money doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. You don't give a damn about that money, and you would give all that money just to have your health back. And once you lose your health past a certain point, there's no returning from that too. So health is wealth, and just having money in your bank account isn't a reason to not work out. Next reason being mental well-being. Working out makes, when I say working out, by the way, I'm not talking about an hour in the gym, 7 days a week. You know what I mean? Really like crushing it, because that's what I do personally, because I have the time and I'm really into it and I don't have anything else to preoccupy me at the moment since I stopped smoking and I'm unplugged from the matrix. But that's not what I'm talking about. That's a lot to ask from people. What I'm talking about is just working out. When I started my workout journey, I had dislocated my shoulder. Couldn't work out for a very long time. The fact that I couldn't work out was really depressing me, so I ended up eating a lot of junk food and just smoking a lot of weed and not doing anything really, just playing video games. And I got quite out of shape. So the way I pulled myself out of it was during COVID lockdown. I started with kettlebells, and I would do a 30-minute workout 5 days a week. That includes the warm-up and a cool-down and a bit of a stretch. Now, nobody can say they don't have 30 minutes to work out. When I first was released from prison, I was working a factory job 8 hours a day, Monday to Friday. Now, this job was the most physically exhausting job that probably exists on earth. We were just unloading trucks, huge boxes all day. That's all we did. I think the legal limit is like 30 pounds or 40 pounds. We were doing some getting illegally worked over there because we were hauling ass all day. Anyways, the moral of the story is I was waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning those times and going to the gym in the morning, then going to that job because I wanted to get my workout in. I wouldn't count that job as my workout. I wanted to get a proper workout in. I feel I had the liberty to say that you all have 30 minutes to work out. That's not a lot of time. Everybody has 30 minutes. Stop doing something that's non-productive and do it. So that's what I'm saying, that when I mean working out is that we all can do it. There's really no excuse. Back to the reasons anyways. Mental well-being. Working out will make you feel amazing. It'll make you feel good. You will just feel more good. The endorphins get released, serotonin, all these things, and you just start feeling good. In general, you know, sometimes when you're just sitting there and you just don't feel good, I don't know if you guys, some people can probably relate to this, where you just don't feel good. It's like a frustration or an anxiety or a depression or something. But when you work out, you get a good sweat in, you feel good. I personally feel when I'm working out that my brain is like hungry for more. So I'll have to research things or read books and stuff like that. Another reason. Sleeping better. Now, when I started working out, I started sleeping pretty good. Not the best because I was still smoking tons of weed, mainly right before I went to sleep, which is like so bad for your sleep, to be honest, and a waste of weed because what's the point of getting high to go to sleep? You're going to sleep, right? But I would be sleeping a lot better. I'd fall asleep way quicker. I would wake up generally a little bit better unless I smoked right before I went to sleep, but my quality of sleep was better because you're actually exhausting your bodies. Our bodies aren't meant to just be sitting around all day and all night. At no point in time in history did we do that until now. That's definitely going to have negative side effects, and the body feeds the brain. You know how it goes. It's all one organisms. Now, another reason, it makes you stronger. Working out actually makes you stronger. Now, I'm not a proponent of violence by any means, but say a situation came where a violent situation came to you, the person who works out is probably going to come out on top from the person who doesn't work out. A lot of people, I have this conversation with people and they say, oh man, you know, I know how to fight. I used to be a fighter. I used to be able to throw a punch back in high school or when I was 23 or something. And now they're like 10 years older and super unfit. Somebody can get in a fight with you and just grapple you around for 30 seconds. You'd be so exhausted at that point, they could give you one of those Russian slaps to the neck and knock you out or something, right? So it makes you stronger at the end of the day. That's going to attract more women because your confidence is going to go up. It makes you stronger. I mean, I feel good knowing that if I had to, I could probably lift a 190-pound man up and throw him like 10, 15 feet away from me if I actually needed to. That's a good feeling. And I'm not about being overly aggressive or anything like that, but it's just good to know for yourself, right? It makes you feel a little bit better, a little bit more confident. Which ties into working out makes you look better. It helps your confidence. It helps your confidence knowing that you're just working out and doing that thing that certain people aren't doing, right? Because when you start working out, you start to obviously look better, which is another thing. Your body starts to look better. You start to love yourself more because a lot of like women will say, oh, I don't want to work out. I love the skin I'm in. I love myself. But then again, it's like I said, ask yourself those 4 questions. Like, are you feeling exhausted all the time? Is it hard for you to sleep? Are you having breathing problems when you sleep? When I was super unfit, actually, I was having breathing problems sleeping. And the doctor tried to put me on a CPAP machine. They're like, yeah, you have sleep apnea. You need a CPAP machine. Put on this big fucking Bane mask and go to sleep. That they wanted to sell me for like $700 or some craziness like that, basically. And I just started working out and that's gone. I don't have any sleep apnea anymore. I don't even think I snore that much even anymore because I was snoring pretty badly too. Working out just helps all of this stuff flow better. What I was getting to is it helps your confidence though. It helps you look better and feel better. It makes it easier to approach women. You're more confident. You're thinking, I mean, I know some girls say, oh, I like guys with dad bods. I really think that's based off their own personal standards because they don't want a guy to be in better shape than them and they don't want a guy holding them accountable to be in shape. That's why they like these dad bods. It's honestly like if you have a super ripped 6-pack like I pretty much do and look like a Greek god and you walk down the street and take your shirt off, there's not going to be girls that are going to be like, ew, that guy's super in shape. Ew. Like, come on, let's be realistic. In fact, I should probably film a video doing that one day while the weather's still nice, just so we can see how it goes and see if there's any girls who really like the dad bod more than a super ripped dude. Now, along with it getting stronger is other benefits too. If you work out, you'll have better sex. If you don't believe me, ask anybody who started working out recently. For men, you'll perform better. Orgasms for you will actually feel better. It just makes the whole experience better. Pleasure-wise, looks-wise, you'll have more confidence. You won't be ashamed of your body and stuff. I know when I had my gut out, there were times where I was so self-conscious about it. I had a gut at one point a stomach belly at one point that I couldn't suck in from any angle or any side. No matter where you looked, I couldn't suck it in couldn't hide it at all. And that affected my confidence because I know what I'm worthy of. I know that I'm supposed to be in great shape. I have good genes. I would always have that in the back of my head, like, I don't want to talk to this girl. She's not going to want to talk to some fat slob like me, right? Which is confidence. It all leads back to the confidence and expectations you have of yourself. If you play sports, it'll make you better at sports. Now, if you're not working out at all, you're probably not playing sports. So this is kind of like counterproductive. I guess you wouldn't even care. But if you play sports, even casually or just with your friends and stuff, it makes you better at sports. And being better at sports makes them more fun because you're more likely to win. And let's be real, it's fun to win. If you're a single fit guy looking for fit women too, working out or joining fitness classes, or I just went to hot yoga today for the first time ever. It was incredible. I sweated like an absolute pig and there was a lot of attractive women there. And I was one of the only dudes there. I had my shirt off looking like a Greek god. You know, it was fun. It was very fun. But if you're a fit dude, that's a good place and situations for you to put yourself to meet fit women. If you're a fit dude, you probably want a fit woman who's on the same page, eats the same type of foods as you, does the same activities, so the relationship could just click. Otherwise, you can, be like all those dudes who are they're single and they're in super good shape, and then they get in a relationship and just it completely goes out the window because their girlfriends aren't trying to live that life. And let's be real, if 2 different people are trying to live 2 different lives, this is like my other video where I said you are who you surround yourself with, right? So if you're trying to be healthy and your girlfriend every day is like, I don't want to work out, and let's have some pasta and let's have some fried chicken and McDonald's and stuff like that, eventually you're just going to fall into it or the relationship won't stay together. The final reason I think everybody should work out is it makes eating healthier so much easier. After you finish a workout, you're not going to be like, let's go to McDonald's and crush a Big Mac. And if you are, you're pretty stupid, to be honest. Like, what is the point of that? But you're generally, I know like when I can't work out anymore, I can't find any purpose to eat healthy. Like, why am I going to have this chicken breast and okra or something, try to keep it healthy if I'm not working out, right? It all goes together. It clicks together for me personally. So when I'm working out, it makes it a lot easier to be healthy. I'm thinking, damn, I just slaved it in the gym for an hour. I burned X amount of calories. Why am I going to go get Popeyes today, which is more than the calories I burned? So not only does it cancel my workout, I'm taking away from my next workout, starting in the negatives, right? It makes it easier to just stay on the ball in general and be healthy. And that's all the reasons I got for it. So in general, I think every man needs to work out. It's the easiest step you could take to be a superior man. So start today. If you guys don't know how to start, you can leave a comment on some questions if you want. I'm going to start posting some workout videos actually for people to see, some quick ones, some longer ones. There's something for everyone to do. There's really no excuse. You see, when Barack Obama was president, there's video footage of him playing basketball, or Donald Trump playing golf. So if these guys are the president of the United States and still have time for physical activity, what's your excuse? An 8-hour job? You know what I mean? A relationship, kids? Like, what is it? You can make it happen. And that's why most of the people here are watching this channel trying to better themselves. Level Up Protocol, hit the gym, hit a workout. If you don't know where to start, do 10 push-ups, 10 sets of 10 push-ups. That's 100 push-ups. If you can't do that, then I would suggest you actually email me or send me a message, because we could work with that. I could help you out. Level Up Protocol, be your best self.